We're back in Osaka, setting out to explore after a fantastic day in Kyoto. As usual, Stephen and Rebecca planning the route, and it's another beautiful day. We're about to jump on the metro and visit the iconic Osaka Castle. Checking out how to get there. Actually, 15 minutes is all it takes.
We're going to see the castle, the iconic picture of Osaka.
The castle is situated in a beautiful park, and it's a perfect day. As usual in Japan, they do their best to give visitors a great time. First things first, a coffee. Then we explore. Here is history before our eyes. But though there's been a castle here since the 16th century, the present iconic main tower was not built until 1931, and further work on it completed in 1997. So we decided to take the Ozabune boat, the throne ship, to get a first close-up glimpse of the castle from the moat. Everyone is getting their cameras ready. We're on the inner of two moats that originally protected the castle. I'm taking my shots from the front of the boat. Stephen is unobtrusively getting some amazing 360 aspects. Clearly, this is a formidable fortress. The guide who also drives the boat gives some insights. Osaka has the oldest and most interesting history of any of Japan's leading cities, beginning in the 7th and 8th centuries, 1,000 years before Tokyo appeared on the scene. Formerly known as Naniwa, in AD 645, it became the first permanent imperial capital of Japan. Prior to this, the capital moved each time a new emperor took over. The masons who created the stones would leave their family marks on them for posterity. Some are still visible. The boat trip was a great way to start the visit, getting some perspective on the place. Japan's castles are quite unlike anything I've seen before, generally built on foundations of massive stone walls, designed using wood and rock, and surrounded by protective moats. This was a fun trip. It's a fascinating place to explore and has many surprises in store. It's Japan's most famous castle, and as we approached it we understood why. Architectural magnificence and brilliant fortifications, all displaying the hallmarks of Japanese castle design. As with many British castles, they were first built and then communities grew around them. The very people that built them settled there as they provided protection in times of attack. Osaka Castle is no exception. It took 14 years to complete. The walls of the inner castle are 120 feet high. The gold and white building, very impressive as it towers into the blue sky. This is the part that was rebuilt in 1931 and renovated in 1997, hence the pristine look. The castles of Japan were built primarily to resist enemy attacks. But clearly, as with many castles the world over, they were also symbols of authority and ruling power. Hence it might be said that castles, over time, became palaces. Time to take a look around inside. Interesting exhibits and displays. At the top are superb views over Osaka. And the moat below where we've just taken the boat ride. At the top we walked around the lookout floor, getting great views in every direction. Indeed spectacular. Below, a shopping mall, restaurants on top, and also the gardens already in blossom, and many interesting things to see. which we'll have to explore next time. We were blessed by another superb day weather-wise. The main tower, called the Tenshu, is what in Britain is referred to as the keep. That is, the tower in the center of the castle, regarded as the last bastion of defense. In Japan, it's also called a donjon. The unique design of these Tenshu make Japanese castles instantly recognizable. There's a legend if you walk backwards, you go back in time. Rebecca did not believe it. This sign shows the symbols of the builders, each symbol representing a family. Nearby, some of the stones they created. Fascinating artifacts. So back to the train station, the toy train station that is, and it will take us to the metro station.
This train will be leaving shortly, so please be seated.
It's been a great day so far, but we're about to head out for a boat ride on a pirate ship in the Tempozan Harbor Village in Osaka Bay.
Belongings with you when you depart. Thank you for traveling with us, and we look forward to...
So from one train to another, the adventure continues.